Cruising just got an upgrade. Welcome aboard the magnificent Carnival Panorama, where I'm checking out the highly requested Ocean View Stateroom 3211, the cabin with 2 full bathrooms. My name is Kylie and I'm a cruise enthusiast and travel agent who pays for these trips myself so that you know that you're getting an honest review. Yes, you heard that right. 2 full bathrooms and an ocean view cabin. I'm going to take you on a full tour right now so you can see exactly what that looks like. Stay tuned until the end because I'll share my honest final thoughts on this room and let you know if you should book it. Stepping into the main space, the first thing you notice is this massive king bed setup. It's perfect for couples and really gives you that luxurious feel. You can also split this king into 2 separate twin beds if you're traveling with friends or kids. The nightstands are here, but right now they're loaded up with these extra linens, so they aren't very usable at the moment. When the beds are split though, those nightstands move into the middle and work perfectly between the twins. But forget about the nightstands for a second, let's talk about this ocean view. The large window sits nice and low, close to the waterline, so you get a really dramatic view of the sea. In the hot sun, you can pull the curtain to keep some of that heat out, or close it almost fully for near blackout conditions and a great night's sleep. The heavy curtain does the job really well. Just across from the bed, you have the main seating area. Above the couch, there's a dedicated reading light, which is a really nice touch for relaxing in the evenings. Under the couch, there's a trundle bed that pulls out to give you yet another sleeping space. And tying the whole seating area together is this large coffee table, perfect for snacks, drinks, or spreading out some maps and itineraries. As I pull back from the bed area, it's important to point out that there are no electrical outlets by the bed. If you need to charge devices or run a CPAP machine overnight, you won't find bedside outlets here. I really like that this room is laid out with the couch closer to the main door. That choice opens up the space and makes this whole room feel bigger and less cramped. Over on the right-hand wall, you'll see all the main storage. There's a set of 3 deep closets and the main vanity desk area. Looking at the closet system, the first section is all about shelving and security. Inside, you get 3 shelves, a room safe for your valuables, and 3 drawers are folded close. In the middle section, the second closet gives you 2 short hanging areas, which are perfect for shirts and jackets. The third closet is a full-length hanging space, ideal for dresses, coats, or any longer pieces that you brought. On the inside of the door, you've got a full-length mirror, which is super handy when you're getting ready. Now let's zoom into the vanity desk, which is basically your main command center. You get 3 large shelves for all your sundries, plus a phone and a standard hairdryer ready to go. The power setup here is excellent. There are several USB outlets for devices, 2 regular US plugs, and even 1 European outlet if you're an international guest. I'll leave a link in the description for the specific European adapter I recommend to make charging super easy. Tucked underneath, you've got your mini fridge and keep drinks nice and cool. Right next to the desk is a connecting door to the stateroom next door, which makes 3211 a great choice if you're sailing with extended family or a group. And at the foot of the bed, positioned perfectly for relaxing, is a nice large flat screen TV. Now for the main attraction, the dual bathrooms. I'll start with the first one, the one closest to the stateroom door. As you walk in, you'll see a few hooks on the door for quick hanging. Inside, there's a standard corner shower with the classic, slightly dreaded but totally expected shower curtain. Carnival has added safety grab bars here. The shower comes with Carnival's usual shower gel and shampoo dispensers and has an adjustable shower head, which is great for taller guests or using it as a handheld. On the back wall, you'll spot towel racks, another built-in grab bar, and a handy magnifying mirror. Looking at the sink area in this first bathroom, the vanity is very practical. There's a good sized mirror above with 6 small shelves on the sides for your toiletries. The counter space around the sink is generous, so you have plenty of room to spread your things out. Underneath, there's a couple of small shelves for extra storage. Now let's walk down the short hallway to the second bathroom. Right when you walk in, you'll see more hooks on the door for convenience. The big difference here is the shower setup. This bathroom has a deep bathtub, which is great if you're traveling with little ones or if you like to take a soak. For showering, you still get the shower curtain, a safety grab bar, and the same adjustable shower wand with Carnival standard shampoo and shower gel dispensers. And if you look up, there's a slightly annoying speaker that makes sure that you never miss the cruise director's announcements, even in here. For getting ready, there's a slim mirror, a few small wall shelves for accessories, and a compact sink vanity. Yes, this bathroom is definitely tighter than the first one, but when you've got extra people in the room, having this full second space, especially with a tub, makes everything getting ready so much easier. Now that the tour is done, let's talk about my final thoughts on Carnival Panorama Stateroom 3211. Overall, there's a lot to love about this cabin. First, the positives. The room feels genuinely spacious. The large TV and couch setup is fantastic and really makes the space feel like a true little living room at sea. You also get that great ocean view without paying balcony prices. And of course, having 2 full bathrooms is a total game changer for any group. But there is one big downside you need to know about, and that's the connecting door. All cruise long, I could clearly hear the voices of the people next door, and I mean every single word, especially early in the morning and late at night. You might get lucky and have a quiet solo traveler next to you or someone whose voice doesn't carry, but in my opinion, these connecting doors really need better soundproofing. Or Carnival should look at the different design, like moving the connecting door to the hallway, like some of the newer ships are starting to do. Before you go, if this video helped you out, could you tap that like button? It really helps more cruisers find the channel and it really means a lot. And if you haven't yet, come join the Simply Cruising crew. There are plenty more videos coming to help you plan the cruise you truly deserve. If you're ready to book your next adventure, or you're already booked in the last 90 days and want to transfer your reservation, I'd love to be your travel partner. I work to get my clients those little extras, onboard credits, perks, and that special touch that turns a good vacation into a great one. There's no extra cost to you, just personalized service from someone who genuinely loves cruising and helping you make the most of it. You'll find the link to book with me or transfer your reservation right there in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next horizon.